Hello there, I'm Alicia Malone, and thank you for joining me on TCM as we pay tribute to Diane Keaton. The Oscar-winning actress died on October 11 last year from bacterial pneumonia. She was 79 and appeared in around 60 feature films during her 55-year career, including The Godfather, Annie Hall, Reds, Something's Gotta Give, and our first movie this afternoon, Father of the Bride from 1991, directed by Charles Shire. I'm sure everyone will agree when I say that Diane Keaton was truly one of a kind. She brought intelligence and a charming quirkiness to her roles and was equally skilled in comedy and drama. She was born Diane Hall in 1946 in Los Angeles and attended 2 community colleges in California before moving to New York at age 19 to study acting at the Neighborhood Playhouse. Her acting career started on Broadway in the hit musical Hair, and it was the 1969 play, Play It Again, Sam, that marked the first collaboration between Keaton and Woody Allen, who wrote and starred in the production. Keaton earned a Tony nomination for her performance, and she and Allen reprised their roles in the 1972 film adaptation directed by Herbert Ross. That same year, Keaton had made a splash in her second film, playing Kay Adams in The Godfather, and 5 years later in 1977, Keaton starred in Allen's film Annie Hall, for which she won the Academy Award as Best Actress. Another significant writer and director in Keaton's career was Nancy Meyers. They first collaborated on Baby Boom from 1987, which had a script by Meyers and was directed by Charles Shire. Father of the Bride was their next project together, with a screenplay by Meyers that modernized the 1950 Vincent Minnelli film. Here, Steve Martin plays George Banks, who becomes increasingly frustrated with the demands of his daughter Annie's wedding, while also grappling with his fear of letting her go. Kimberly Williams made her feature debut as Annie, and Diane Keaton plays her level-headed mother, Nina. This is a film I watch every single year, and it always makes me feel warm and cozy inside. So from 1991, also with Martin Short, enjoy Father of the Bride. Father of the Bride was a hit when it was released, and a few years later, Diane Keaton and Steve Martin reunited on screen with their undeniable chemistry for the sequel, Father of the Bride Part 2 from 1995. They also came back together in 2020 for a special short film called Father of the Bride Part 3-ish. Because of the pandemic, this one was shot on Zoom, with cameos by Florence Pugh, Ben Platt and Robert De Niro, all to raise funds for the charity World Central Kitchen. Diane Keaton and Steve Martin had been lifelong friends before they starred together in Father of the Bride. After Diane Keaton's recent passing, Steve Martin shared a playbill from 1964 on his Instagram. It was from a Santa Ana College production of Carousel, where Diane Hall was listed at the very top as the lead, and Steve Martin appeared near the bottom as a stagehand. He also posted a quote from a 2021 Interview magazine article featuring a conversation between Keaton and Martin Short. In it, Short asked her, "Who's sexier, me or Steve Martin?" Keaton's response, "I mean, you're both idiots." Martin captioned this, saying it summed up their delightful relationship with Diane. She is missed, and our tribute to Diane Keaton continues after the break with a drama that earned Keaton her second Academy Award nomination. Stay tuned for an epic film directed by and starring Warren Beatty.
Next on TCM, Reds, then Manhattan Murder Mystery, and later, Annie Hall. There's no beating Diane Keaton today.
Take the journey